Hey, so as you can see by the title, these are some present ideas for trans guys. So you can get them something practical that'll make them feel more comfortable, maybe help with the dysphoria a bit. So a binder would be a good thing if they don't have one, or if they do have one, it might be good if it's sort of old and tattered, or as a spare so that they can be wearing more and more ones in the wash, because I know having one and having to wash it at certain times is really annoying. And obviously that helps with chest dysphoria. Or you could get them something like a packer, and if you're not trans and you're not really clued up about trans things, that's fine, I'll let you know what it is. So for a family member, this might be a little bit of a weird thing to buy, but basically it's like a prosthetic penis. It's not used for sex or anything, it's basically just used to put in pants so that it gives that bulge, and also there's realistic and realistic feeling ones, and it just helps with dysphoria about the downstairs region. And it can really make a difference to somebody's mood when they're out and about and wearing a certain outfit. It can just make them feel a lot more confident. And in the same sort of region as the packer thing, an STP, which means stand to pee, basically it's the same thing but hollowed out so that you can pee through it, because that's something that can cause a lot of guys dysphoria as well, is having to sit down and pee, because obviously cisgender guys that are born with all the parts and everything, can stand to pee, and because we can't, sometimes that makes you feel really dysphoric and really just crap about yourself. And you can actually get some cheap, I know there are a lot that are quite expensive, but you can get some cheaper ones that are still really good. Now this one, depending on where you live, could turn out to be quite expensive, more expensive than the other ones, which is, if they haven't yet done it, pay to get their name legally changed. If you live in the UK, I know exactly how much it costs. It costs like £15 and a little bit extra if you want extra legal copies. So it's not very expensive at all, but I know some places in America can cost like hundreds of dollars. So maybe don't make any promises until you find out about the price and find out if it's actually realistic and within your budget. This is one that a lot of people do anyway, and it's quite a good choice. New clothes, and preferably let them pick the clothes. So like, say I'll buy you like 3 tops and 2 pairs of trousers, or like set a limit to how much you'll spend or how many things you'll buy them. Obviously so they don't go wild, just go I want this, I want this, I want this, you know, set your boundaries and your budget and stuff. But yeah, sometimes just buying new clothes and putting them on for the first time, and when you feel really good about what you're wearing, it can just help with dysphoria a lot. And the reason I say to let them pick their own clothes is because you don't know if they're going to feel comfortable in something, and they might not be comfortable enough to say to you, actually I don't like this, or this doesn't fit very well, I don't feel comfortable in this, so you can return it. They might just keep it and not wear it. So it means you'll definitely know they're comfortable, and you know you're getting your money's worth because they've picked it, so you know they want it. This is an easy one. Men's gift sets. If it's a birthday or Christmas, you know that like every lad gets like at least 2 of these gift sets, either Lynx or Right Guard or something with like the deodorant and the shower gel and the aftershave. But it's actually quite a nice feeling to get one of those, even though it's such a generic guy gift that you just get them that and go, oh, that'll do. When you get that, it's like you've been accepted, and like you're like, oh, I'm actually like a guy because they've given me this exclusively guy gift. Obviously it's not exclusively guy gift, it's just seen like that. A lot of these are quite stereotypically masculine things, but sometimes it's the most stereotypically masculine things that make you feel the most masculine. And lastly, money. I know that might not sound like such an amazing present, but for guys outside the UK or anywhere that has to pay for medical bills and stuff like that, starting testosterone, getting any kind of surgeries would mean saving up quite a lot of money. So that £5, £10, £20, whatever amount that you can give to them, just gets them that little bit closer towards getting that little milestone. And I'm sure they'd greatly appreciate if you explained why you were giving them it. So like, rather than just throwing a £5 in a card and giving them it and not saying anything, it'd probably be really nice to hear from them. I know it's not a lot, but it's a little bit to go towards you saving up for testosterone, or you're saving up for top surgery or bottom surgery or whatever it is. It just shows that you like care and you're actually trying to contribute towards them getting to that, and you support them. Again, I just want to say that I know that a lot of these were quite stereotypically masculine things and are not necessarily just exclusively for men, but sometimes the most stereotypically masculine things make you feel the most masculine, just because you know that they're seen by the majority as masculine, so it's kind of, you feel masculine because you know that you'll appear more masculine towards others. But if you're a feminine trans guy, or you're buying for a feminine trans guy, if they like makeup or if they like other things that are more feminine, buy them that. These are just general things to sort of try and help with dysphoria a bit, but in general, if you're getting a present for somebody, you kind of want to get them something that they like. So maybe pay attention to the kind of things that they watch, the kind of things that they're into, the kind of things that they always talk about. You know, if they like Marvel movies, maybe buy them a Marvel movie, or buy tickets for them to go and see the latest Marvel movie, or get them a pop vinyl or 2, because these are pretty awesome. But anyway, they're all the kind of ideas that I have for you today. Sorry that this video is quite short. There's not that much to talk about in terms of present ideas. I thought it might be a little bit longer. But give the video a like if you found it helpful, and comment down below any other ideas that you can think of, because I know there's going to be a million. And if you're a trans guy, maybe comment what kind of things you would like someone to buy for you. Alright, so thank you for watching, come on my journey, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.